How impressive were you with Griffin Jax's outing tonight?
Yeah, Griff threw the ball great. Really, he executed in basically every way. Everything he wanted to do, he did. His fastball, his changeup was a good pitch tonight. Breaking ball looked good. It didn't look like the Astros, really dialed in on him or felt comfortable in some of those at-bats. I think it was probably the way Griff was executing his pitches. And overall, it was a heck of an outing in just about every way. You should be very happy with that outing because I know we are.
He didn't strike on anybody, but he was still throwing. He was still running the plate and going after guys. How does that work when he's encouraging guys to swing, but he's not getting swings and misses?
Yeah, he didn't get swings and misses, but he did get what I would consider some weaker contact from a good lineup. He's facing a lineup that does not strike out very much. These guys have very, very tough at bats. I bet they have a lot of games where, they're striking out, less than a handful of times the entire game. I think that's fairly normal for the Astros, but you do have to keep them off the barrel. And, I can say that throughout Griff's outing, I didn't really look up and go, man, they're hitting the ball hard all over. I at no point did I really think that. I felt like Griff was pitching like he was in control, pitching very confidently, and ultimately a very nice outing.
Rocco, how encouraging was it to see Rob, after such a long stint on the injured list, really pick up right where he left off?
Yeah, Ref's really come out like a ball of fire. Every time we put him out there, he makes things happen. He's hitting balls hard. He's having very good at bats. I mean, he's playing in the middle of the field too. Once again, he's out there in center field, roaming around and doing a good job. It's not that easy to be a really good at bat and go play in the middle of the field at the big league level. I mean, you got to be able to bring a lot of different things to the table, and he's really doing that for us right now. I'd consider that kind of spark pluggish, and it's really helped us out and gotten us going in a lot of different ways.
Rocco, going back to Jax for a second, when you have a younger guy, I think he's shown us the ability to get the swing and miss to a certain extent, and then, like you said, pitching to contact a little more today. For a guy with such little experience, how meaningful is it to see, for him to get it done in both of those ways, in a couple string of starts?
Yeah, he has a little savvy and some feel too. So, I'm not surprised to see him kind of mixing it up and bringing some different approaches, depending on who he's facing and the types of hitters that he's facing. So there's that. And, I do think it's worth mentioning too. You guys have mentioned that he didn't strike anyone out. To be very honest, until you said he did not strike anyone out, I did not know that. And normally that's not the case. Normally when a guy does not strike anybody out, it's very apparent. It's very, blatant to everyone in the dugout that, we're really not getting the swings and misses that we may be looking for. I never thought that at any point during this start. I thought Griff was in control and executing the pitches, his pitches the way that he would want to.